In this week's For the Culture, I am introducing you to these four women. They make up the Brown Care Collective. They all come from different backgrounds, but they all share a love of bringing healthy wellness practices into minority communities. It's an effort they created after sharing similar experiences in yoga classes.
Most of the videos I'd find on YouTube were not people who look like me. They weren't people who had bodies like me, skin color, abilities like me, and I felt really intimidated.
Oftentimes we're in these very white dominated spaces, and to be the only fat person, the only brown person in the room, it's like, oh man, I'm having a whole different experience.
Karen and Monica, along with Regina Fields and Alexandra Duran, they created the Brown Care Collective a year ago. Their hope is to help people of color with culturally specific wellness events. They have a monthly yoga class, which includes instruction, breath work, healing exercises, and even just some time to relax, mingle, and fellowship.
I realized the importance of looking like this and being in the front of the room, because there's a lot of other people who look like this who also need this practice. And maybe because they see me doing it, it will help them also do it.
I really want people to be able to come into this space and feel seen, because I think a lot of the time people, who look like us, we're not really encouraged to take up space, and we're not really encouraged to be seen, especially in wellness spaces.
Well, the Brown Care Collective, they meet on the first Fridays of every month. They even hold their classes in a Black-owned kickboxing studio. The studio is so well built. It's right there in St. Petersburg. And so it's great to see that they all saw a need and they all had shared experiences.
Yeah.
So they banded together to do something great for the community.
Well, and they all seem so close too. I love the pictures that you were showing of them.
Yeah.
How did they meet?
So they actually met because they worked for an organization that worked to bring yoga into schools. So they were trying to promote wellness and that inclusivity as well in schools.
Oh.
And they all realized we're like-minded, we have similar goals, and they actually said they kind of started really just wanting to have these community events. And then they were like, wait a minute, we can make this a business.
Yeah,
and we
I
can
love
do
it.
more and impact more people. So
That's awesome. Well, good for them. Nice to be